Sagittarius, welcome to your end of March tarot reading for March 23rd through the 29th. So basically the rest of March or whenever this reading finds you. I'm being called this week to do my Divine Circus Oracle. I will need to read a little bit of the description from the book because, well, you'll see why when you see the cards. I'm going to do things a little different this time. I'm going to draw the cards as I go. This one's already come out for you. We're going to take it. I already pre-shuffled these and I was going to shuffle them again. Oh my God, it's my favorite number, 33, the proud. Oh my goodness. Is that, I guess that's a P. Hold on. Okay, I had to look it up. I wanted to pronounce it right. It's the female of Pierre, which is Peter, so it's Pierrette, something to that nature. So this is 33, the proud Pierrette. Interesting. So if you are proud of who you are and everything you have learned in your life, free from shame, guilt, or judgment, what would you choose for yourself today? Ooh, and the name also means stone or rock, which I think that's interesting. So let's dive a little deeper into this one because I've never pulled this one before and color me interested. The choices you make for yourself from a place of feeling good are going to be more loving and helpful than anything from a place of self-judgment. Well, that is certainly true. You've nothing to regret. You've learned a lot, and you are a beautiful, unique being on a wild, divine journey. That's how I feel. I'm Sagittarius, Sun, and Moon, so this is resonating heavily with me. Be kind to yourself. Keep your head up. Then it will be easier to keep growing and glowing. I just love all that. Dear wild one, have you felt like you've lost your footing, got a bit clumsy, made a mistake? Have you been second guessing your choices? Don't you dare doubt you. Be proud of all you've done and how far you've come. Never be ashamed of who you are or the journey you've taken. Ooh. All right, let's see. What else? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think that's the gist of it. I mean, there's more. So I really like that sentiment about regretting nothing because you really don't know if there was a time machine, you could go back in time and change things. Well, you wouldn't be who you are now, so you wouldn't necessarily be wanting to change the same things. And then if you did go back and change things, you'd be a different person in the future. You wouldn't be the same person going back to change things, right? Oh, that kind of makes my brain twist like a pretzel. And you don't know that your decisions would have been better had you made a different decision. It could have led down a darker path or some other place that wouldn't have been good for you. So regret, that is a terrible thing to be stuck in. So I really like this. And so this is about making choices from our happy place, Sagittarius. I like this. Be proud with who you are, who you have become, your journey to get this far. That's the best way to really look at it. I like that. All right, let's see what your energy oracle is, Sagittarius. We have, ooh, yay, 11. Ooh, so we have 33 there. We have 11 here. Cornucopia. Wow, and it's so golden too. Just lots of abundance and bounty all around. I love that. And let's get our moonology here. And let me know if you like me drawing cards as we go or if you prefer the stack. I'm also wanting to do more live readings. Let me know if you would be interested in those in the comments as well. Oh, your commitment is being tested. So what I'm feeling here with this one is, as it's Sagittarius, Sun and Moon, I can get rather impatient with results or impatient with the process. And I might give myself a bit of time to work on something. And then if I don't feel right about it or good about it, or if I don't see results, I will switch to something else. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're not giving yourself enough of a chance to stay committed to something, to really see it through, then it could be. So this is saying you might feel like giving up on something, but you shouldn't. Possibly. Depends on what it is, right? Let's get our bonus cards. Let's draw those. And I'm probably going to be doing some different layouts too. I just want to change things up. Need change. I like change. All right. Now we'll draw those in a minute. Let's get our tarot for Sagittarius. And so we are in a Mercury retrograde, and I know I misspoke with some of the earlier signs that it was coming on the 29th. That's the second eclipse. And so the retrograde we have right now is Mercury in Pisces, and that creates the foggy brain. There you go. You walk into a room, you have no idea what you went in there for. Just, stuff like that. And then there's the traditional Mercury, planet of communication, just triple check everything. Especially if you think you know when something is going to be, just check it again. And so Sagittarius, specifically for you, this retrograde will impact your romantic intrigues, your curiosity, and emotional processing. There we go. So your first card, 9 of Cups. I like that very much. I do. I like wish fulfillment. How about you? Okay. Virgo. And also Gemini, but I usually feel Virgo with this. Magician. The Chariot came up last time. I'm starting to see this mainly for you, Sagittarius. Cancer energy. Let's get our crossing energy with our Dark Mansion Tarot. And so what I'm doing is with these weekly readings, I'm just going to have the extended be a part of it. You're more than welcome to go back and look at the previous extended readings. There are 2 different memberships. The first one is just the videos. It's $1.99 a month. Cancel anytime. The other one with the added perks and discounts with my Etsy, King of Wands, is $4.99, and you get all the extras with it. So here we go. Oh my, oh yeah. What? You have the Magician on the Magician. So repeating cards in the tarot are very important because the universe is saying this is what you need to double down on. This is what you need to focus on. This is important, right? And the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I like that. So we have a little bit of water. We have some water over here too. And so let me see. The 9 of Cups. That is a Pisces card. So it's got a dreamy quality to it. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let's get our fingers into this one. Hello. Yes. Okay. This right here, recent past, still could be current energy. How this kind of works is not everybody is on the same timeline, right? This is a general reading. So this is a collective Sagittarius. The energies that are most predominant will come out. Now, where you are in this scenario, not sure. You'll know. And so you may not have gotten to this. It may not be your recent past yet. It might be your current. You might already be done with this. Okay. So this is being very happy, very, very happy with your, in your emotions, emotionally fulfilled, very content, being very happy. I know I am definitely in this 9 of Cups feeling right now. Feels really good. I was really stressed before my move, but now everything, the dust has settled, feel really good. This is when I say wish fulfillment, work had to be put into this. These glasses didn't fill themselves. This is about knowing exactly what you want, focusing on the positive, right? This is a very positive mindset here with this. And it's like all around you. And to share, because she's a bartender here, she's sharing this happiness, this joy with everyone around her. And I feel that really with Sagittarius, we are very optimistic, very jovial, happy, right? And so that energy, lovely, being crossed by the King of Wands. And I like this energy too, because this is a card of Leo. I feel like this is our entrepreneurial spirit, the part of us that is a visionary, that is very, I want to say insightful, but also inspired to do many different creative things, because I feel like wands are very creative energy. And so you may have started a business here. You might be a business owner, something like that. You might work in some kind of hospitality type thing where you are serving others. I'm getting that. And I really like this energy because it's not it's not afraid to be out there in the public, showing people who you are, being I'm trying to think what's the word. I don't want to say flamboyant. I always want to say that word, but I feel like people might take it the wrong way. It's being very kind of extroverted, right? Even though I'm a horrible introvert. Why did I say horrible? I don't know. I'm just introverted and I like it. But this is being very open to sharing your gifts and your joy with others, is what I'm getting with these two. Now, for some of you, this might be a Leo crossing your path here, right? You might be dealing with a Leo or a King of Wands type energy. Let's keep going. And so this is, wow. This cornucopia and then two magicians. Wow. And I'm blown away that the magician is here twice. The magician has pulled together all the elements needed to manifest things on the earthly plane. He's got this pentacle here. He's got the wand, the spirit, the earthly elements, as above, so below, knowledge with the sword and the athame, the chalice here, the cup, the dreams. Woo! So wow, I'm still just kind of blown away by this. This is really being focused on manifesting the life you want with your energy, with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your spirit. And then lastly, but not leastly, with the physical, the earthly realm, bringing everything together. And there is a very intense focus. If you look at the gaze on his face and you look at this man here, really looking through, he's looking through his glasses, looking through his magnifying glass, let no stone be unturned. I mean, he's really putting the work in. Wow. I had to take a moment to sit with this energy. To be honest with you, I'm just looking at this and I'm just a little, discombobulated. So you're manifesting your abundance, your cornucopia. The magician, from the outside, it looks effortless. It looks easy. It's a mystical experience from the outside to watch people in this energy that looks like they have it all together. You don't see all the hard work behind the scenes. People can't see all the hard work, Sagittarius, that you have put into healing yourself, dealing with the past, and turning things around. I think because we've had such a hard time of it the last, 13 years, this is saying that it's our time to manifest. It's now. That's why we are seeing double magicians here. And this is Earth, this is Virgo. It's also Gemini because they're both ruled by Mercury. So even though we're in a Mercury retrograde, it doesn't matter. It's about being focused with a singular intent on what you want to achieve. Divine focus. Wow, I'm feeling the energy of these cards very heavily. It's not bad. It's really wonderful. It's really blowing my mind. And so you've been preparing for this, for things to get better, for that wheel of fortune to start turning again in our favorite. My left ear just went dull and now it's ringing. And so this is our moment. I'm going to say our. I'm Sagittarius, Sun and Moon. It's time to think about where we've been and how far we've come, and then use everything we've learned. No regrets, just like that card said. No regrets. No regrets. Everything we have had happen to us, for us, has made us stronger and more wise, more knowledgeable. And it has brought us into this magnificent being of this double magician, this, wow, wielder of the wand, the magic wand. This is saying that whatever you focus on right now, Sagittarius, it's a golden opportunity. This is saying you really can't lose when you focus on something, when you commit to something and don't give up. Because that's the only way to fail something, in my mind, is to give up. Because then that line is cut. Because even if something doesn't turn out right, you still learn from it. Here we have the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. You could be looking to start something new, because we're manifesting something here with that Magician. And you're ready to take off and see this through with the Chariot. The Chariot does speak of a victory. And no matter a Mercury retrograde or whatever else is going on in the world, I don't feel like anything can get in our way. Nothing can stop us now. Is it Jefferson Starship? Nothing's going to stop us now. Something like that. And I haven't seen the Chariot come out in a while. It did for Sagittarius, I think this last time it came out. And it's about being focused on your destination, your direction, where you're wanting to go, where you're wanting to end up. The Page of Pentacles here, crossing it, this is what's helping it, right? Because the crossing energy is what helps or hurts. And this is helping. The Page, just like the Ace he's holding, is pure potential energy. It's newness. And look how fondly, I love this Page of Pentacles. I really do. Just looking at that idea, that dream, that thing, and just going, man, boy, this is just great. I love this so much. You can see the love in his eyes. It's like, man, I just can't wait to plant this. I can't wait to see it grow. Man. And so that's what I'm getting with this energy here. Something that you're wanting to grow, something that you're wanting to share. And the chariot energy here, it's all about your self control, your alignment, your focus, your ambition on this thing, this precious, my precious, I just saw the golem. This is about holding your vision, not taking your eye off of this, not doing it because you have what it takes. This is saying you have what it takes to do this. I really like this. Be a rock, be a stone, solid, convicted, with your convictions, super focused on what you're wanting to achieve. Because I feel like the victory is yours already. You know, that's what I'm feeling with these two. Is your commitment really being tested? Some of you, if you feel like something is not working, make adjustments first. See if that's all it needs. Maybe it just needs adjustments. Ooh, insight. Ooh, I like that. Opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. Your intuition is definitely going to help you with all of this. Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Yeah, because we're in a retrograde. Things are wonky a little bit. And, because we had that lunar eclipse, do go back. I'll put a link to the end of this. Watch your sun, moon, and rising to see what is coming towards you, what needs to be released possibly during this eclipse. And I'll tell you, I've already had someone from my past have someone else I don't know try to contact me and to try to get me back in, sad, soppy story, needs my help. No, 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 no. When someone shows you that they are toxic, that's just a big no. So if someone from your past is trying to get back in at this time, you don't even respond. Don't give them a single bit of your energy. Just take it all back for you, and don't give them anything. Right? Oh yes, I love this. My name is Dawn, and so I love this sun. That's the Leo here. Happiness and well-being. That's what this is right here. Recent past. We have hammock. That's nice. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. If you need a break, take a break. Mule. Someone is behaving stubborn and they're unwilling to change. That's that person probably from the past, is what I'm thinking. Meh. Meh. Past people. All right. Do I have all my stones here? I think I do. Yep. All right. Let's do our witch stones. This is the extra part, which is now just going to be a part of your readings. What do we have? What do we have? Ooh, we have a lot of stuff. I'm seeing the cornucopia. This is wealth and abundance, improvement and money. I like that. Maybe that's what you're manifesting, that cornucopia. Yep, let's put it right there. Because we know that the universe is so abundant. There's more than enough for everybody. I see the relationship stone here. And it's an indication of success in your relationships. What you want is obtainable. However you want it. How much do you want from your relationships is what you put in, right? And so I love this stone. This is that magician stone. This is all of the elements and spirit combined. This is desires and goals. This is being pleased with the results. Desires are within reach. It's right there. And I see one more stone. We got a bunch of them. Communication. And since we're in this Mercury retrograde, this is very important. It says you already know everything you need to know about this, and be rational. And there you go. I like it. All right, let's get some runes. I swear the same 3 runes have been coming out for everybody. I'm not looking. I can't see. All right. And of course now it's different, but that's fine. That's fine. So we have, what is this one? Ah, the little fishy. It's a fishy. Possessions and birthrights. That's the cornucopia. It's meant for everyone. We have, which one? There we go. Which one is this? All right, this one says disruption. I feel like this one is this mule and this beware. And this one, yep. This is, all right, sorry, it's on this side, I guess. Yeah, adversity and conflicts. That's this, right? Right there. That past person, or for some of you, it might even be a new person trying to come in, but you already know how to spot these people, these ne'er-do-wells. We don't want nothing to do with them. We're done with that kind of monkey business, right? We can see them a mile away. And just because we've learned a lesson in that doesn't mean the universe, there's just icky people out there all over the place. You got to be careful and cautious. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your angel number. All right, no jumpers. So we're going to take this one. Ba-bam. Ah, compassion. Mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. It is confirmation that your assumption and beliefs are correct. Okay. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. I think I said something about that here. So let's get your crystal message. That's it. My brain went foggy for a second. Oh my Lord. Whoa, there we go. Ah, yes, I like this. This goes perfect with the double magician, sodalite, visualization. Sodalite's indigo blue color opens up the third eye. Yes, please. It stimulates imagination, visualization, clairvoyance, inspiration, and wisdom. Sodalite encourages you to take time to fantasize, daydream, and think in unlimited ways. It reminds you that the pictures envisioned in your mind can eventually manifest in the tangible world. Make a vision board. That sounds like fun. Affirmation: I am the creator of my reality. Here you go. I use my imagination to visualize what I want in my life so it can then be realized. And this is that carrot dangling on a string because it helps motivate us to visualize it, to see it happening. I like that. I do have sodalite. And especially when you start doing well for yourself, these mules, these donkeys, they come around. They see you're doing well. Yep. They want you to do well for them so they don't have to do anything. Yep. All right, let's get some more tarot for Sagittarius. 10 of Wands, card of Sagittarius. Like I said, this is that commitment being tested. This is finding a focus, staying on the path, not giving up. You put all this work into these wands. Don't give up before You see where it goes to see what happens. That's so important to stick it through, see it through. Seven of Swords, strategy. This is coming out for a lot of people. Knight of Pentacles, more Virgo energy. Eight of Swords. That's that worry coming in for some of you. Ooh, Queen of Swords. I like this Libra energy a lot. And the Four of Cups. This is coming out for a lot of people too. All right. I'm feeling more of that past person trying to come around, throw you off your game. So remember to really trust your intuition, Sagittarius. Your intuition is never going to lie to you. Never. Your intuition is that connection with the divine, that sense of knowing, your psychic abilities. That is all the light and spirit side. The swords that come in, these thoughts, is that disaster radio channel in your brain. Your brain is a recorder of events and things that have happened. It puts it on replay in an attempt to try to make you safe. It's trying to help you, but these things can end up hurting you and tying you down. You know, this is that energy of maybe having regrets or replaying things in your mind, that disaster radio. Well, it never worked out for me before. Why should I keep going? Kind of thing. And so this is saying, what does your intuition tell you? And look, we've got the moon here too. The moon is lighting the way for you to not give up, to stay on your path, right? That's what I'm feeling here. And it might be heavy. Make sure that these burdens are yours and no one else's. If there's someone else's, you know, if you're worried about other people and their BS, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Just you, you know, just take care of you. And so definitely be mindful of your intuition at this time. What is it telling you? Is there something you need to let go over here, right? In order to continue on with your mission to get to the finish line, is what I'm seeing there. And I like this. I like this a whole heap. Queen of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this is an aspect of us. I definitely can resonate with the Queen of Swords. She is the energy of, you know, someone who has been hurt in the past, you know, with that Three of Swords, but she did the healing with the Four. You know, she's been through a lot, and she keeps that, you know, sword, her wisdom, she keeps it sharp and she keeps it at the ready. So if someone from your past does try to come up, no, you're going to cut them out instantly, right? And she's learned from other people's deviousness that she needs to be, you know, quiet with her ideas, maybe a little secretive with the things that she's got planning. You know, this is a card of strategy, right? But I don't get a good feeling with this one particularly because of the mule and that be careful who you trust at this time. So definitely rely on your wisdom and your intuition. If someone was crappy to you in the past, guess what? They've already shown you their true colors. Believe them. Absolutely believe them. If your pets don't like someone, believe your animals. My cats will hiss at people they don't like. And cats are very intuitive. So I think with this energy, Sagittarius, you're going to cut out anybody with this kind of ne'er-do-well. I'm going to steal something from you, take something from you. I don't think anybody's going to be getting anything over on you. So I really, really like this. Oh, knock it. And so I'll tell you what this is telling me here. If you start, like, we're fire signs. We like to go, go, go. If things start to get slow with the manifestation, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. He's looking for a place to plant himself. He's looking for a place to sow this seed, this pentacle, this idea. He hasn't really planted it yet, right? We've come a step up from the Page of Pentacles. Now we're at this Knight. We've got our ideas solidly planned out here with the Page, because that's the planning phase. And now we're looking. Don't dawdle too long in this, because you're going to get bored. And this is where your commitment will be tested, right here. Right here and there. You might feel like you're going in circles, but stay focused on what you're wanting to achieve here. Visualization. And so if something isn't working, you've tried this and now you feel like you're all out of ideas, think outside of the box. There are multiple possibilities out there that maybe you haven't considered yet. The problem with these two cards I have is this is like little to no energy, and this isn't really going too many places either. So this is that commitment being tested. Try something new. Do something different is what this is saying. But don't take too much time. That's what I'm feeling here. Don't let this get into a malaise, right? Because that's going to be a trap, especially for Sagittarius. I think if we started getting like I wanted to change things up with the spread and adding this and that, and I'm probably going to do a different spread next week, just to do something different. I get tired of the same thing over and over. It's kind of like with my son. He's 13, but he's not culinarily adventurous, and it is driving me insane. He will not eat fruits. The only vegetable he will eat is a potato. And not even tater salad, precious. You know, um, I made him some mashed potatoes earlier. And I think Sean Astin, boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. So anyway, um, Samwise Gamgee, hands down my favorite in the whole Lord of the Rings. Without him, Frodo was nothing. Let's just say it. Frodo would have just, in the cave with the spider. He would have been done so. But anyway, try new things. Try new things, especially when you start to get bored. One of those things might work out great. You never know. It might be the exact thing you need. I like to make lists, pros and cons, and you just got to change things up every now and then. That was something that was really hard for me when I was younger. I really liked to rearrange my furniture a lot. I would just get so tired with things being in the same spot all the time, and just need for change and movement. Some people are not like that, but I think it's a fire sign thing. Let me know if that's kind of a thing with you too. So, Sagittarius, and maybe if you start to get here, maybe time to take a little vacation, kind of recharge the batteries, right? That's what I'm thinking. Overall, I think this is a great reading. Are there some challenges here? Yeah, but it's nothing that we Saggies can't overcome. That is for real and for true. All right, Sagittarius. Did I get everything? I think we pulled everything. Yep. All right. We are good for now. So, yeah, that's going to be it. And we will see you next time. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. I just wanted to shout out and say thank you to all my subscribers, new ones, old ones. Just a quick update. I am getting another project in. I know that's why a lot of you are here. It is coming. The dust is finally settling. So yeah, that's going to happen. And we're still doing our 1,000 subs giveaway, and I need your help though. YouTube algorithms, everybody talks about it, but it is a thing. And the more you like, the more you comment, the more it tells YouTube that this is the kind of content that people want to see. And so that helps put my channel out there to more people. And there we go. Then, as Martha Stewart says, that's a good thing. And so we need more of that. I would like your comments just to know what you're into. You want to let me know what you'd like to see me make in the crafting portion of this channel, or what I would like is your comments on the Saturday videos. What questions do you have for me tarot wise? What do you want to know? And I really want to open up that dialogue with you guys. It helps the channel, and it just helps me be a better service to you. So, yeah, that's kind of it in a nutshell for now. So, thanks for hanging in there, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you, and we'll see you next time.